What's up, guys? And it was brought to my attention. I've been asked a few times, so we'll start with what I've been asked. What I've been asked. How did I get this? What did I do? How was it when I bought it? And things like that nature. What did I have before this? We're going to go over all that. I got brought up. I've been making videos and y'all don't know who the hell I am. I haven't told you anything about myself. Well, other than I'm ugly. Y'all can see that, right? A solid 6 out of 20. I say 6 out of 20 because 3 out of 10 sounds bad for me. So 6 out of 20. Fun fact, if you want to sound better looking than you are, use a higher number in the end. You're a 10, not a 20. So first off, how did I get into the car scene? I've always been into cars. My dad used to have a 67 Pontiac Le Mans. I loved that car. Muscle, how did I get to Japan? Beats me. Other than you take any 90s import versus any 90s American car. I'm a 90s baby. You got a pretty easy choice of which ones look better. But actually when I went to college, I was into motorcycles. I rode a Gixxer. Loved the Gixxer. Loved the speed. And then I got my first Honda Civic. Went full sex spec with it. Electric blue. Went a little rice on the engine. More rice than this. A little rice on the engine. Wanted more power. Ended up getting a Mustang. I was that Mustang guy. That Mustang guy. Giant hoods, giant cowl hood, stock engine, garbage car. I thought it was awesome. Boy, was I wrong. Ended up getting rid of that and walked into a Scion TC. Little sportier car. Had some N keys on it. N key, N Kai. What it is, beats the hell out of me. Got some N key wheels on it. I thought it was sweet. I owned it for all of about a month before I started modding it. 12 months to the day after I purchased it, it was boosted, tuned, slammed, and I loved it. My plan was to track that car. Then I actually started hanging out with some drift guys. Now, the drift guys they're awesome. I've said it in a previous video. The drift guys they're so helpful and welcoming and just great people, and I've always loved 240s. Always loved one. I've seen them. I've never sat in one ever before I bought this car. The first time I sat in this was loading it on the trailer. Anyways, I had the Scion for a few years. Went through different various stages with it. Yeah, I had a sticker bombed front lip. Look. Then it went splatter paint. It was cool. Super rough. Anyways, had that. Tried to sell it for a while. Then I found this car for sale or on Craigslist. Now, this is how you see it, it's kind of how it was. It was built by Never Slow Performance out of Dallas, Texas. It already had the wide body, the fenders, the front end conversion, and the engine. The built SR20 engine. What I did is I've done new intercooler piping, red top, a lot of the stuff that makes it a reliable drift car. But it was a stock on XXRs. Basically, it was stock, open diff, with an SR. And they had it posted for a very good price. What I ended up doing was putting my car on Craigslist the second I found this, my Scion. I sold the Scion for less than what I should have, but it was able to buy me this. And I ended up meeting the kid halfway on a Saturday because on Sunday my plan was to leave to pick this up, a 12-hour drive. So I actually drove to him, lowered the price so I could get it sold that day. Got the car sold, turned around, went home, picked up the trailer, slept, left at 3 a.m. the next morning to Dallas, Texas. to pick this up. 12 hours one way. By the time I got there, I never test drove this. I didn't anything. The first time I sat in a 240 was sitting in this to load it on the trailer. Loaded it up on the trailer. Got it home. Left it on the trailer. Anyways, before I even unloaded it off the trailer, there was a note on the windshield wanting to buy this car. Of course I didn't. I looked for a lot of years for a 240. And this is one that checked everything I wanted visually done. The reason I wanted a car visually done was I was overspending the money on the aesthetics part. It's just, I don't know, it was something that I really didn't want to do anymore. I didn't want to waste the money on that. And not waste the money, but you know what I mean. I knew I was going to be in this car for a lot of money. I ended up buying one. I wanted my best friend Jake. You've seen him on the channel. He wanted one. I ended up searching Craigslist and found him his Silvia front RB to trade for his LS400. We drove the 2 weekends after I got this. We drove down to Arkansas to pick up his 240. So you guys have seen in past videos what happened on that. Don't do what we did. What I've done since I've owned the car, I did the bash bar, the livery obviously. I cleaned this up quite a bit. It ran rough when I first got it. Old gas car, sat a long time. I turned the boost up. I did new hoses. I did a stage 3 clutch. I did the downpipe, all the gauges, the manifold, intercooler piping, heat wrap stuff. I did the hydro. I did wheels, the angle kit. I think I already said it, but I'll say it again. The stage 3, the spec stage 3 6-puck spun clutch, welded diff, exhaust, wheels, wing, basically everything that makes it a race car. Like I said, it was a streetable, good looking 240. That's kind of how I got this, how I got here in the short suite. That's kind of my car list. It's kind of a long list, but that's the cars that you guys are going to care about. Other than that, I am an old 28-year-old man. I have been with Brittany. You've seen her on the channel for 6 years. 6 years. We have a beautiful, just turned 4-year-old daughter. Her name is Kyra. Brittany loves cars. She got herself a supercharged Cobalt SS. This is an 07. This is her third car she's owned. Her first car was a Buick LeSabre. Second car was a Pontiac Bonneville. She met me. She wanted something more fun, and we got a supercharged Cobalt, which is a fantastic, perfect first sports car. Now she wants to get rid of this. I want to get rid of this, but we don't want to get rid of this because this thing's so reliable. I think what we'll end up doing is keeping this and then getting another 240. We've been looking, we've been searching, and I'm not going to rush it. Just like this one, I bought this car for so cheap. There's no rust. It was perfect. There's no way I'm skimping on getting her one, especially because she wants to daily it. She wants a full interior, good looking 240. Basically what this was before I made it what it is. To drive to work, have a back seat, have a full interior, have AC, have heat that Kyra can sit in. She can drive and have fun, just like this car, just in a 240. It's a... let me tell you this. Having a girlfriend into cars is awesome, but it sucks. Not only are you buying her car parts for Christmas, you're hoping you get car parts for Christmas. And, you know, I love when she gets me stuff, and she loves when I get her stuff. Downside is, basically, you're spending money that you want to spend on your car on her car, and she's doing the exact same thing. And it's like, oh, I really like this, but I kind of need this before I do this sort of thing. I don't know. you're spending a whole lot more money on car parts than you want to. So the whole girlfriend into cars is not all it's cracked up to be, I'll tell you that. Brittany wasn't into cars. Her dad is. So she's known about cars and everything before we started dating, and then she's got this. I hope you guys don't hate this. I hope you guys don't like the randomly. Random rambling. There we go. Oh yeah. The Ecstasy. That's from my Scion TC. How it passed. I was asked when I transferred it to this car, why, if they told me they might take it away. Luckily they haven't. I told them it was my ex's Scion TC. Ha! Gay! When I first got it, so I don't know. It's still here. It's winter. I went to the realization yesterday. It's winter. I don't think this is coming out anymore. It makes me sad. But it is what it is. We got some stuff to get done to it anyways. We're gonna do a cage. I'm gonna see if maybe I can help design it, maybe with staying in the same price. I want a cage really bad. I need a cage, but I'm not. If me designing something that looks cool is gonna cost me a whole bunch of extra money, I'm not doing it. Look up. What's this called? Budget. So a lot of this car isn't on a budget for safety reasons and for reliability reasons, but you gotta cut corners when you can. Not saying I'm cutting corners on a safety aspect like a roll cage, but if me designing it's gonna cost more money, I'm not gonna frickin' do it. That's stupid. So anyways, hope this clears up the questions you guys have. I know some of you did have some. I've got it from a couple people. Oh, something I want to bring up that I thought was actually pretty cool. I'm going to try to make it here. Team Uninvited. This is they're just bringing some imports and different styles of cars into the World of Wheels in Omaha. Already got dates set up. I'll talk to them. I'll get a link. I'll put the link down in the description to sign up, to register for it. I don't know. It's kind of an early start to get car stuff moving. I mean, now that it's winter, there's two things in our mind. What are we going to do next year? What are we going to do next year, and how can we improve what we did? And build season. So nobody likes build season. Everybody likes build season, but we don't like. Our bank accounts don't like it. So the worst part about build season, it falls right into Christmas and ruins everything. Anyways, guys, I'm rambling. Y'all hate it. Maybe you like it. I don't know. Any other questions? Put it down below. I'm looking for winter content. That means I want anyone who's watching, who races, who drives, who does anything, to comment below and let me know if you're interested in a I Was Racers video. I want to get a whole bunch of different stuff. I want race cars. I want drag strip, drift, rally, autocross, motorcycles, dirt bikes. I don't care. Go-karts. If it's got wheels and a motor and you like to run it hard, comment below. Put when we can meet up, when we're gonna meet up, if you got a place for me to stay, and let's get stuff done. I love this car. I hope you guys like it. I hope you guys are ready for some content this winter, because this interior is the main focus I have. So, anyways, till next time, guys, like, comment, subscribe. Hopefully you didn't mute me, because I sound like bleh. Keep on sliding.